Hi, boys and girls. We're going to get started with our foundations lesson today. And we're going to start with our sound warm-ups, okay? A, apple, A. B, bat, B. C, cat, K. D, dog, D. E, ed, E. F, fun, F. G, game, G. H, hat, H. I, itch, I. J, jug, J. K, kite, K. L, lamp, L. M, man, N, nut, N. O, octopus, ah. P, pan, P. Q, queen, qu. R, rat, S, snake, S, bugs. Good job. Those are our suffix S words, end of the word, or the beginning of the word, or sometimes at the end of the word. T, top, T. U, up, V, van, V. W, wind, W. X, fox, X. Y, yellow, Y. Z, zebra, Z. W, H, whistle, W. C, H, chin, Ch. S, H, ship, Sh. T, H, thumb, Th. C, K, sock, K. And our glued sounds, A, L, L, ball, all. A, M, ham, am. A, N, fan, an. Nice job, boys and girls. We're going to move on to our trick words, and we're going to read them together, going all the way. We're going to start at 30 and work our way backwards this time. So let's read them together. Are, were, does, do, have, from, said, was, won, they. And then number 20 is I, your, you, or, for, me, be, she, he, we. And then this column, into, to, has, as, of, his, is, and the. Boys and girls, you may pause the video right now and practice reading those words again. Same with teachers at school. Maybe let one or two people read some of those words. All right, now we're going to match some words with the definitions. Okay, so the first one, we're looking for a word that is the opposite of slow. So let's tap these words out and check what we have. We have an, ran, shut, job, job, jobs, quick, quick. So we need the opposite of slow. What would you pick? If you said quick, you are correct. Slow and fast or slow and quick are opposites. The next one is the opposite of open. So we used quick. We're not going to use that one. So we have and Ooh, I think that might work, huh? The opposite of open is shut. Good. And don't forget that U says shut. The next one, the past tense of run. So if I wanted to run right now, I would go run. But if I did it yesterday, I would say this word. Does anyone know what it is? It is the word ran. Good. Ran with that glued sound in it. We don't tap each letter, we tap that sound. And the last one is plural of jobs. Of job. That means more than one job, like everything I do at home. I clean and I cook and I drive my children around. So plural of job is jobs. And remember, we tap out the base word job, and then we add the suffix s. Good job, boys and girls. All right, we have a story today, and our story is called Mac and Bugs. And I want you to close your eyes as I read you this story, and then I'm going to give you some time to write some of the words in your book. Okay, so close your eyes and listen to the story. Mac and Bugs. Mac is not a fan of bugs, not one bit. If a bug gets on Mac's bed, Mac gets mad. Mac yells at the bug. "Get off this bed, you big bad bug." If the bug does not go, Mac yells for his dad. If dad is not there, Mac runs. Boys and girls, who did you picture in that story? Who did you picture? Who were the characters in that story? Who were the characters in that story? Let's look back and see. I pictured Mac, right? And then if a bug came on his bed, you can picture the character maybe being a bug. Maybe not. The bug is probably just part of the story. But then who else is home? If Mac does not get the bug to leave, he yells for someone. Who does he yell for? He yells for his dad. Good. And then, boys and girls, if we're looking at this, where would our setting be? That's where the story takes place. Where did you picture the movie when I was reading it to you? Where did you picture that to be at? In Mac's house. Good job. Now we need to come up with 3 main events. So let's look back to our story here. So what was the first thing that happened in the story? We're talking about how Mac does not like what? Mac does not like bugs. And then he tells us if a bug gets on his what? He gets really mad. If it gets on his bed, he gets really mad. And he yells for it to get off. And if it doesn't, what does Mac do? What's the last event of the story? He calls for dad. And if dad doesn't come, then what does Mac do? He runs away. That's what I would do too, because I do not like bugs. All right, boys and girls, I would like you right now to pause the video and I want you to practice reading this book for me, or this story on your own. So pause the video, practice reading the story on your own. All right, now what you're going to do is in your wind book, I would want you, actually it's right here for you. Here is in your little booklet that has the moose on the front. I want you to find Mac and the Bugs. It's on page 8. And I want you to read this book to yourself, or this story to yourself, and then there's a couple questions. Okay? You're going to circle all the words, first of all, that have suffix S and underline the base word. Then you're going to tell me who the character is, like we just talked about, who is the setting, and you're going to draw a picture of something Mac does not like. All right, boys and girls, that's your job for today. Great job today, and I will see you tomorrow.